Okaloosa Island is a small strip of land that's located between Fort Walton Beach and Destin, Florida. This little sandy strip of land is just rich in history, and it actually begins and ends on Eglin Air Force Base property. It was once known as Santa Rosa Island. It is technically a part of Fort Walton Beach, but is typically referred to as being Destin. So, is anybody else here confused with me? This 3-mile long stretch of island is really unique because, like its neighbor Destin, Okaloosa Island sits on some of the top-rated Gulf front property in the United States. It's one of the best beaches that you can go to. And it's just chocked full of tons of family-friendly places to stay, lots of entertainment, and some of the area's best food. As far as real estate is concerned, Okaloosa Island is the perfect place to buy a seasonal investment property such as a condo. So if you've ever heard me talk about real estate property prices from around the Emerald Coast, you've heard me say this before. Prices kind of flow in a general direction. So if you would start in the west side, which would be with Fort Walton Beach and Okaloosa Island, you're gonna start with more affordable prices, more family-friendly prices. Still really nice property. But as you move along the Emerald Coast through Destin, Miramar, Santa Rosa, and into 30A going east, you're gonna move into more luxury, more high-end, and thus more expensive prices on your property price tag. On top of the less tourist traffic and little more affordable prices, Okaloosa also has just a wide variety of types of condos. So because it is a strip of land, you have both Gulf front properties and Bayside properties. An example of that would be Destin West condominium complex. It has a property on both sides of Highway 98. Then you also have really large complexes like Waterscape, which really cater to families. It has a lazy river, kiddie park, playgrounds, all kinds of fun things for families to do. And then you can scoot down the island all the way to mile 3, if you will, and it becomes a lot more remote and quiet down there, much less tourist traffic. You kind of get the beach a little more to yourself. And there's smaller condo complexes like Emerald Towers West. So this teeny tiny island is jam-packed with entertainment. Probably most notable on the island is the boardwalk. The boardwalk is a really large complex that sits on the Gulf front and on the beach front, and it has several restaurants, bars, shops, often has live entertainment, ice cream parlors, little souvenir shops. It also has playground for the kids and a ton of volleyball nets. It's really cool. This beach is frequented by younger people, a lot of our military who don't want to just sit on the beach. They're out there and they're active and they're playing hard. So along the lines of family entertainment, right next to the boardwalk is the Gulfarium Marine Adventure Park. This is a place where you get to really get hands-on and have some experience with some of the local sea life. There are places you can pet stingrays, you can take educational classes, you can watch a live performance from dolphins and sea otters, and then also there is cool educational programs like their sea turtle rescue program, which we have another video on. I took my kids to. Additionally, in the entertainment of Okaloosa Island is the fishing pier. They have this really cool fishing pier that kind of sits right between boardwalk and the Gulfarium, and you can pay a small fee and you can walk out on the boardwalk, or you can actually pay for rental fishing equipment and go try your hand. There's actually some really good catches off of this pier, but also I've enjoyed just walking out there because I've seen these huge man-o-wars, you can see sharks, you can see all kinds of sea life that you don't see from the beach. And last but not least, for those of you that are not carting around the family, or those of you that would like a little more adult entertainment, Okaloosa Island has several great bars. Foo Bar and AJ's are two of note that often have live entertainment, pool tables, a bar, just really a good place for some quality time with your bros. Okay, last but not least, Okaloosa Island has some of the area's best and local favorite food. So top on my list is Old Bay Steamer. It probably has hands down the best Royal Reds, steamed Royal Red shrimp I have ever had. They are delicious. I often get it in a basket that comes with oysters and and steamed crab legs, but it has a really unique environment and it is just so good. Another local favorite that you can find on Okaloosa Island is Stubby's Seafood Shanty, and it's much more casual dining atmosphere and has a bigger variety of seafood, but it is yum. Check out Stubby's. Favorite place to eat on Okaloosa Island is the Gulf. It sits on the bay and it has a really unique atmosphere. It's all open air and very casual dining. It has a separate bar area, couches, swings, a sand area for the kids to play in, and most notably for me, you can just sit and enjoy a drink or a good fish taco and watch the boats go by in the sound. It's just very relaxing. While Okaloosa Island might be small, it is certainly not to be overlooked when you are shopping for property, and it is an excellent place for rental. I mean, year after year, the rental returns are some of the highest in our area. So keep Okaloosa Island on your list, and Jen and I post new videos every Thursday. We'll see you then.